Is email dead in 2019? I'm going to answer that for you today. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Will Mosley. I create pretty much anything you can think of, design wise, film wise, web wise, and I love what I do. And so I got to thinking about this, I think about a month ago, where I was thinking to myself, Wayne, why do we still have email? And the answer came to me pretty quickly. Email isn't, when you think about email, a lot of times you think about spam, or you think about like just a whole bunch of stuff you don't care about, or system alerts, or login resets, and stuff like that. That's all true. But the vast majority of the working world, when you're at a corporation or in a team, when you set up all these accounts, this is how we communicate with the world. Most times they're still not communicating strictly through Facebook or strictly through whatever. I mean, a lot of people are, but a lot of people aren't. And I'm big on embracing new tech. Big on embracing like change. So like my original thought process, was, and I think I thought of this maybe like 6 months ago. Was like, I'm pretty much just going to shut down my email account. I'm not going to use it to message anyone. I'm not going to use it to communicate. It'll just pretty much be for those system alerts or those login type things or whatever. And like most, I have a Gmail. And that was the idea, and I had it that way for a couple of months. I had like a vacation autoresponder saying, "Hey, if you want to get in touch with me, you can message me on Facebook. Here's the thing." And I don't think the world blew up. I don't think anything crazy went wrong in that time. I think it was just fine. And honestly, if you really hate email, I suggest maybe you do that. Like, it's super simple. You set up a little vacation autoresponder in every single email. It's because it's one less thing you have to check. Now, I'm gonna flip the coin to the reason why I started using my email again, and also why I'm sending out newsletters. I was to myself, I'm like, who actually reads newsletters in 2019? Until I realized I read newsletters in 2019. I'll open up something at work or whatever. It might be something related to the latest advancement in WooCommerce, or it might be something related to Apple or whatever. Apple sends a new freaking newsletter out. And I still look at newsletters. I may not look at many of them or that often, but the fact is that I do still do that. Which brought me to the thought of this. If we're all still forced to use email for better or for worse, how can I use that as a way to make someone's day a little bit better? Not how can I sell them something, not how can I, you know, get to the top of their, inbox. How can I just like provide something good, you know what I mean? Whatever that is. Just peace in their day. Um, and I know that not many or not most or not whatever, but I kind of came in with that notion of like, well, whatever. I'll test the waters. I'll see. I'm gonna see if anyone's actually that's on my newsletter, on my email list. I'm gonna see if they actually will open like any of the emails that I send to them, and take it that this email list is fairly old. I haven't really updated this email list in quite some time, or subscriber list in quite some time. Um, so I had very, very, very low expectations. And it turns out about half of them opened the email, that I sent out. I think I sent out something about how to vlog on your phone or something. I wrote an article about that. I thought it was pretty good, really good practical advice. And about 50% of them opened it, and then I sent out another one, and a good bit of people opened it too. And it could, of course, be like, oh, I haven't heard from Will in a very long time. Let me open this, see what's going on. But the fact that people are still opening email in 2019 comes to the fact that, maybe I shouldn't jump so quick to say the whole world has given up email. And maybe you shouldn't either. I don't think that email is beautiful. I don't think that email is, the most creative. But I do know that email is another form of communication, just like Twitter and Facebook and TikTok and and everything else in the world. It's just another means of communication, and also a way that we reset all of our other accounts in the world. So it's kind of like it's there. It's like a staple. It's there for better or for worse. So, yeah. I guess what I want to end with is thinking about, if I'm producing content, if I'm trying to reduce the amount of friction for someone to communicate with me and me communicate with them, is to, maybe not put newsletters on your top list or even on your secondary or tertiary or whatever. Newsletter's pretty far down at the bottom, but it still is there because I realize people at work, they're bored, they want something to do, they need, a little small piece of entertainment in their day, their work day. It could actually change their day. It could actually make a better impact for their day. Where it's like, okay, cool, so let's get to work, let's make this happen. But they enjoy this piece of content. And I don't think that I have like all the solutions or have all the best content, but guess what? Everyone else out there that's putting out content, the vast majority for newsletter land, so many are trying to just sell. Like, that's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, making a sale is good, but I don't really care to use my newsletter platform to like sell. I think there'll be a here and there once in a blue moon, but I mainly just want to give some good value content and pass it on, because there's been so many different people, so many influences in my life that have helped me become a better person, helped me become who I am. So, I want to give back, and also I just enjoy the creative process. If I'm not creating, I'm not in a good mood. So, creating is good. Alright, remember guys, if you need a promotional film, a trade show kit for your next conference, a logo or brand for your personal identity or your team, or even if you need a wedding, a wedding shoot or an elope shoot, hey, secret, so go over to heywillmosley.com to get a quote. Again, that's heywillmosley, MOSLEY.com to get a quote. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.